So I want to thank everyone for coming today to the temple. Today is the day that we celebrate Magha Puja here. Magha Puja is a very special day for Buddhists. It's one of our 3 main Buddhist holidays regarding the Buddha. The ceremony will start at around 12:30 or so. We'll start the ceremony at 12:30. We'll have a short Sanghadana offering first, and then we will start with the Magha Puja ceremony. If you can stay, we would invite you to stay and participate in the event. As for today, I want to talk to you about the concept of good intentions. There was once a situation that occurred in the Buddha's time about a person who ruined everything. And then they told the Buddha about it, and he says, you know what? This is not the first time that this person ruined everything. He did the same thing in the past. And so the Buddha told a story of the past. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in the land of Benares, when King Brahmadatta was reigning, there was a treasurer, probably named Tai. And so the treasurer's name was Tai. Now, he had a friend who was named Matthew, who owned a tavern, which is where you sell alcohol, right? Now, at that tavern, Matthew was preparing all this alcohol in big containers, and he was ready to sell it. And then he told his assistant, whose name was Chani, and told Chani, hey, I'm gonna go take a bath. You sell the alcohol to the people, okay? The customers are outside, everyone's ready, just sell the alcohol. Chani was a very nice person, very kind-hearted, very, very nice. So Chani started selling the alcohol to the people, and she noticed something. After she sold it to Auntie Gloria, Gloria says, can I have some salt and some sugar, please? And Chani's like, oh, okay. So she gave Auntie Gloria, some salt and some sugar. And then Arun said, can I have some salt, please? And Chani's like, oh, he wants some salt. Okay, uncle, here's some salt. And then every person kept asking for a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar. And Chani was like, I think I understand what's going on. I am a smarty pants. I know what's happening here. This means that our alcohol is not salty enough. So Chani thought with good intentions to help her teacher, her master. Chani took a whole bucket of salt and started putting it into every single bucket of alcohol. And then she served it. And then when she served it, everyone took a taste and said, ew, what is this? Why is this alcohol so salty? Why is it so sweet? What happened? And Chani's like, but you guys all asked for salt afterwards. And they're like, oh my God, this is the worst bar in the world. And they all left. So when tavern owner Matthew comes home, he's like, hey, where's all the customers? Why is all my liquor all poured out and looks all messy? And he tastes it. Why is my alcohol like salty? And Chani's like, but I had good intentions. I wanted to help. I wanted to make things better. I paid attention and I observed and I did my best. But Matthew says, but when you did your best, I also lost everything. We lost our entire stock. We lost our entire business. How are we going to eat now? How are we going to survive now? And so they brought this story to the Buddha and told him about it. And the Buddha says, good intentions alone are not enough to determine a good action. Does that make sense? A lot of people have good intentions. You want to help. You want to do a good thing. But you also have to pay attention. Is it good for you? Is it good for them? Is it the right time? Is it your job to do that? Is it your job to make that decision? If you're just an employee, don't try to make decisions for the whole company. That's not your position. If they told you to serve it, do your best in serving. Don't go and change the actual product. Having good intentions is not as important as having wisdom. Because wisdom will tell you when you should do it, when you shouldn't do it, when you should do the job or when you shouldn't do the job. Because most people are always talking about, I didn't mean to. Have you heard that before? When someone does something wrong, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want that to happen. But other people, they don't judge you on what you meant to do. They judge you on what you did, right? And so it's important for all of us to pay attention not only to your good intention, but the actual action, the actual speech. Sometimes people say things that hurts people's feelings, but you didn't mean it that way. Well, you should have thought of that before you said it. And so, as a good reminder for all of us, have good intentions. Do not take that away. Keep the good intentions, but also pay attention if your actions are good and if the consequences will be good also. Then you should do it. If you know that the action is good and the result will be good, then you should do it. But if you're not certain, use your wisdom to figure it out first, because good intentions are not enough.